Thank you for joining us on task 11. This task we're going to count the number of programmers and count the number of engineers. Recently we did an activity which used a count-if function. Now that function counts a particular value providing it satisfies a condition, and we use that down. Let's have a look at these formulas. In these cells from B24, we had count if. Now in that range, we said count if it is a director, and it said there's one. We said count if it's an analyst, and there were two. What we're going to do in the cells A34 and A35, we're going to type in some new labels, and A34 we're going to put total experience. Total experience, and in cell A35 we'll put for programmers, and we're only going to look at the experience of programmer and for engineers. So engineers. Now in the cell B34 and B35 and B36, this is we put our formula. We're going to count we're going to add up the total experience of all the programmers. So the formula to add up all the experience, if it's a programmer, we want to add up these values, C3, C4, there's a programmer there, in C8, that makes 10, plus 14, that's 24, plus 9, that's 33, plus 2, 35, plus 1, 36, plus 2, 36 plus 0.2, 36.2. So we want the value of 36.2 to appear here. The function we will use is a SUMIF. There is a SUMIF. Let's press enter. Now here we've got the range that we're working with, the criteria, that is the word, and the sum range where we will get the totals. So let's have a look at the words from. So we're going to look at the words from B3 down to B21. Now if those words, that's the range where we look at the words comma. Now if those words equal this value in A35. So in this case, if it's a programmer, we want to add up all of the numbers that have the word programmer from this range here. And that's the logic completed. Let's put dollar signs because we want to use absolute referencing, and we'll use absolute referencing for B3 to B21. So let's put some dollar signs in here. We'll keep this as relative, and then we'll fix from C3, put a dollar sign in front of the C and the 21. Now this is absolute referencing on the range and relative referencing on the value A35. Let's hit enter. We found a typo. Where's the typo? There's a double. Let's correct this. You want to get rid of that double. Dollar sign, put a dollar sign in front of the 3. Okay, that should work. And there we have our total, 36.2. We want to just copy and paste that, and by sliding that down, we'll copy that formula in for engineer. The only thing is A36 is relative and the rest stay fixed. And that's the SUMIF. Remember, looking back over it, it is the range where we look at the words, compare it to this word here, and for only those cells from C3 to C21 with that word, those numbers will be added up from that range there. Well, thanks for joining us for task 11. The next section we'll be looking at H lookup, horizontal lookup. Until then, stay happy.